What's up everyone? My name's Aaron with ToldYouFit.com. Man, life is such a journey. Thinking back to all the different roads that I took to get where I am today, it's amazing how different times in life offer different learning opportunities. I wanted to share a little bit about my past in regard to my health in hopes that it will be encouraging and insightful for anyone looking to get locked in with a personal trainer or even fitness coaching. See, I was always this skinny guy in high school. It was so hard for me to put on weight, and I was always very self-conscious about it. I remember one time at the YMCA in Woodbury, Minnesota, where I grew up in my teen years, I was playing basketball on the court, and this guy and girl asked if they could play with me. Enthusiastically, I said, yeah, absolutely. So we started shooting around, and a few minutes later, the gal made a comment that stuck with me. She said, man, you have the skinniest legs, straight up pencil legs. My heart was crushed. Okay, so my heart wasn't actually crushed. But because I was so self-conscious about how skinny I was, it made me somewhat angry. Eventually, that anger turned into motivation to exercise harder to gain size. Every young guy's dream, right? Get bigger, bigger, and bigger. Generally speaking, it's what every guy at a young age desires. And it was because of this woman's comment that helped me to start finding ways to train better. I've always had an extremely fast metabolism, so packing on weight was tough in my younger years. I mean, I'm about 32 at the time of this video, but of course, at a young age, I didn't have the know-how or the knowledge to put on lean muscle mass effectively. I was trying everything from weight gainers to pro hormones. Back when they were actually legal, you could buy them at your local GNC. But nothing seemed to do the trick. Yes, I stayed very lean, but the size would not come till later, and not really in the right kind of way. When I hit my 20s and had Mason, my now 12-year-old goofball son, that was when my metabolism started to finally slow down. But again, I wasn't training effectively to build muscle. Instead, alas, I gained an official dad bod. My gut was hanging out, I wasn't training my legs, and was really only focusing on upper body thickness and without any focus on the core. So one night, I was sitting at my kitchen table with my family, we're eating KFC, I know, terrible, right? And my sister took a family picture of us. So I went back, looked at that picture, and I saw that dad bod gut. It was nasty, it had to go. So since then I started training my core, and shortly after that I started training my legs for mass. In my mid-20s I finally hit the 160s weight range, but still wasn't training according to my type. It actually wasn't until 2017 I started taking my training seriously, really getting to know what kind of body type I have, what kind of specific macronutrients I needed, and basically the ideal techniques for exercise I should be using. Fast forward to today, and I'm pretty close to where I would prefer to be. Granted, when the pandemic hit in 2020, gyms closed, and I actually lost about 10 pounds of lean muscle mass. Now, with gyms open again, and being able to train again, I have since gained back most of that hard-earned muscle. So you may be wondering, okay, so what are Aaron's stats? Well, as of today, I'm now 182 pounds, 6 feet tall on the dot, and about 10.5% body fat. Pretty solid, right? So moral of the story, life's a journey. It's full of discovery. And when it comes to reaching your fitness goals, it's very important to identify what kind of body type you have, what kind of nutrients your body needs, and the ideal types of exercise that your body should use. That's why it's very important to find a trainer or a coach who is not just knowledgeable in these things, but also has a passion to help others and find that drive and motivation to change. Trust me guys, if I can do it, you can do it. We'll see you soon.